your true colors shining through. I see your true colors, and that's why I love you. Hello, welcome to our Adobe Creative Daily Creative Challenges. My name is Andrew Hochrattle. You can just call me Hoch, H-O-C-H. And today I will be your host and guide as we explore the wonderful world of color magic. We'll be talking all about color, and we'll be using Adobe Illustrator. So if you're just tuning in for the first day, welcome. Hello, a lot of you in chat. Hello, Kevin. Hello, Francisco, Paco. Yes, I'm throwing in those banger intros. We are doing it. I'm very, very excited for all of you. I realized yesterday that I said we were working on InDesign. We're actually working in Illustrator all 10 days. Same program, all 10 days. So today we're talking about color, and it's going to be super, super fun. Now, before we jump into the lesson, let's take a look at how you can get involved. So there are a bunch of different ways, and the best one is for you to hop on to our Discord. So our Discord is a place that you can jump in. You can do these daily challenges. There are already some people that are working on them, which is great. And then there are different places that we can talk, that we can interact with each other. There's a little bit of chat, some introductions. You can ask questions, which we've been doing, and looking at some different ways to find colors, which we will do today. So Discord is a really, really great way for you to get involved. And if you want to join our Discord, you can actually go to this link right up here, bit.ly/AI Discord. That's the spot we're hanging out. Come join us. If you are from our Discord, hello, Denise. Hop into chat. Hop into the chat right now. Say hello. I see a couple familiar faces, and I absolutely love seeing that. The other way that you can get involved is actually to go to Behance. That's not at all the right page. The best way to get involved, you can actually go to our Behance, which is, I'm so sorry. Let's try that. Nope, still not that. Oh boy, all right. Well, you can go to Behance, and Behance is at behance.net/challenge/Illustrator. That's a great spot for you to get involved and for you to do the daily challenges. Tim, thank you for dropping that link in there and saving me from the utter disaster that's happening now. Hello, Dylan. Super excited to see you. Love Dylan. Dylan's an amazing illustrator. Check him out at Menges Design. And yes, screen overload. I'm so sorry about that. All right. Enough of this Discord, enough of me pushing the wrong buttons. Let's hop into our lesson. So let's hop into here. Today we're working in Adobe Illustrator. We'll be talking all about color. It's going to be very, very fun. We're going to be looking at how to add color to things, how to recolor things, freeform gradients, and a whole bunch of different ways to work. So let's talk first a little bit about a story about color. It's one of my favorite stories from design history. And as we've talked in the past, color can be used as an index, which means that it gives information. And for one designer in the early 1900s, it gave him a lot of inspiration and a lot of information. So let's hop in, and actually I'm gonna hop. Let's do this. All right, ready? Boom. It's story time. No need to look at our Illustrator right now because I'm going to tell you a little story to inspire you about color. So there was a great designer by the name of Lucien Bernhard who worked in the early 1900s. I believe that he was German, and one day he went to an exhibition. And at this exhibition, there was all this furniture and art and design and posters, and it was all bright and colorful. And it was something that he'd never seen before. He was so inspired by these incredible colors that he went home and decided that he described himself as drunk with color. He was completely overtaken, and in his throes of passion, he maybe painted everything in the house bright colors. That's right. The chandelier, the walls, the desk, the couch. He painted the entire house in these bright, vibrant colors because he couldn't get enough color. And so it's great. It's a good story, but what happened is we all have those moments of inspiration, and unfortunately it wasn't his house. He still lived with his parents, and his dad came home and saw everything painted and covered in this color that he was so inspired by, and kicked him out of the house. He basically disowned him for throwing color all over everything. Now, Lucien Bernhard went on to be an amazing designer and coined something called the Bernhard formula, where he would put a product and a giant name in these flat planes of color. So he became a master of using color to its full advantage. So today, we're going to be taking inspiration, and we are going to be throwing color left and right and all over and painting the walls and the candelabras. And I promise I will not kick you out of the house, and I will not disown you. I will love you and cherish you as you post your posts on Behance and in the Discord as we get drunk with color, just like Lucien Bernhard. So now let's hop over into our working file. There we go. So we're working in Adobe Illustrator. Again, a great way to make scalable designs, to make things that are interchangeable. And let's go ahead and read our brief for the day. Now, if you want to follow me on social media, you can find me on Instagram, on Behance at justhawk.co. I'm trying to post some updates, some behind the scenes, and even some case studies later this week. We'll see how we use color in my work. So let's read our brief for today. Using edit colors to recolor artwork. So the client that we're working with wants 4 options. 4 options. Oh, that's so many options. It's going to take forever to recolor this. False. So let's color. Our challenge today is to create our own design or use the source file that I've given you to create 4 color variations of a promotional design. Use the Recolor Artwork tool to speed up the process. That's what we're going to be doing today. So what's great about this is I've created this file for you, and technically you can use this to play with your colors. Now, in reality, I'd love for you to create something completely of your own and build it from the ground up. But if you're just getting started and you're just learning color, use this file. Let's change the colors and play with it. So today we'll be using the swatches panel, we'll be using the Recolor Artwork tool, and we'll be using a lot of gradients. Tabitha, yes, thank you so much for posting your color experiments. I think I saw them in Discord or Behance, so they looked fun. They looked super fun. I love wild palettes. So before we hop into talking about how to do this, let's look at our affirmation for the day. I have one of these in every daily challenge if you download the source files at behance.net/challenge/illustrator. And today, I want you to show me your true colors, just like we talked about in the intro, just like we sang about in the intro. So let's hop over here and let's start coloring. Lots of hands doing things today. That's how color works. So I've created this file for you, and let's hop in here and start playing with it. We're going to grab the selection tool by hitting V or clicking up here. And I actually want to unlock this background. I'm sorry if you're working with this file and you couldn't figure out how to change it. You can just go up to Object and Unlock. I think I locked that while I was building it, so I apologize. I'll try to unlock them in the future. So we have this great flyer here for Henderson's Coffee and Tea, but right now it looks a little bit like Christmassy, a little holiday, maybe a little bit like cool and wintry. And let's say that we want this, but we want to adapt it for the fall, right? That maybe they've changed their campaign and they're going to run this in the fall. And I'm like, oh man, I did the whole thing thinking winter. So there are a couple ways to recolor this artwork. The first would be this. We can come in here and we can click on this background. We can select the shape by just clicking with the selection tool, which is V. And over here in our fill panel, we can go ahead and double click on fill and it brings up our color selection tool. Here, as we go up and down, it's going to change the color. And as we drag around in this box, it's changing the saturation, the brightness, and I guess just the saturation, brightness, and luminosity, I believe. Hue, saturation, and brightness. Those are the 3. Got it. So let's say we want it to be a little brown, right? Again, we're using indexes as color, and we want to say fall, and usually fall, the trees are starting to come down. It's very warm and brown to me. Fall just feels brown. A lot of design sometimes is about if it feels right. So let's make this brown, and we've completely ruined it immediately. Yay! So now I get into these complex shapes, and this is all one big group. So let's go ahead and ungroup that by right-clicking and hit ungroup. And now as we try to click in here, we're going to start making these orange. So what we can do is we can come over here. We can go to the swatches panel. And in the swatches panel, we can grab the brown color. It's just a default brown. Let's actually grab an orange, a fiery orange. And this orange is a very bright orange. So we can add that into our colorway. So we've changed one of them, but now we need to change the rest. So we can go in here and we can click and hold shift. We'll make multiple selections and click on all these reds. And then eyedropper, which is eye, and we can click there, and now it's orange. But there's a problem that we don't have any of that we have a lot of extra reds that we need to change. Sorry, I see your comments about the invisible panels. I'm so sorry. Not sure how to fix that at the moment, but I will get on it for our next stream. I'll try to explain as we go because I'm not sure what is happening with the panels. I'm so sorry about that. So as we work with color, we want to be incorporating colors that go together. We want to be incorporating colors that, oops, so sorry. Oh boy, we're running into some technical issues. I'm so sorry, everyone. So what we want to do is as we start working with these colors, we're going to go up here to Edit Colors, and Recolor Artwork. So again, that is Edit Colors, and Recolor Artwork. I'm going to take just a second, and I'm going to try to see if I can get my panels back on the screen. So hold on with me for just a minute, and we'll see if we can get that rocking. So sorry about that and the issue that we are facing. Let's go ahead and pull this in. All right. Let's see if we have fixed it with any of our panels showing up. Alas, we have not. I'm so sorry. I'm not sure what is happening here. Let's keep going. And I will do my best to explain as we go. So sorry. Yes, that's how you know it's live. Exactly. So what we're going to do is we are going to select all of this, all of the different shapes. And instead of just doing them one by one or piece by piece, we are going to come in here and we are going to go to, again, Object. Sorry, we're going to Edit Colors, and Recolor Artwork. So doing that, we can very easily change all of these colors at the same time. Let's see here. Sorry, I'm trying to reset my panels again. Oh boy. All right. Well, I'm so sorry. So we're going to select all of these shapes. And again, we're going up here to Edit Colors, and Recolor Artwork. I'm not sure why it is not showing the panels. This is 100% how you know it's live. All right, we're doing this. We're going live. We are going completely live. This is going to break for just a second. I'm so sorry. And now we're here. All right. I think we've gotten it. Oh, man. I apologize to everyone. It is a screen capture issue. We're getting it fixed. Okay. So I have just now captured only my screen. You should be able to see everything. We fixed it. I see it on the stream. We've done it. Yay. Okay. Oh, man. All right. I'm going to take a second. I'm sweaty. All right. So we have selected a shape, and we've come over to our swatches panel. and we've just gone ahead and clicked to get a new color, right? We can do brown, which is what we have in the background. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to come over here and we're just going to select all of these colors. Now, what's great is we can come into Edit. I'm actually going to undo this so we have the base colors again. There we go. So we can select all of this, and to change it all at the same time, we can go to Edit, Edit Colors, and Recolor Artwork. So now you can see we have all of our colors outlined here. And what I just did there is I clicked next to the white because a lot of times it won't count white as a color. So you can very easily go in here and you'll see that it's saying this color corresponds to this color. Now, let's say that we want it to be fall. What we can do is we can just double click on this color here and change to a brown. So let's say we want these to be brown. You can see it's automatically changing everything that is that color into our new color, right? Totally amazing. So we can come in here and keep playing with the different ways to do this, the different colors that we want. Again, we're kind of just grabbing some random colors here and tossing them in. Let's do a nice green. Okay, we did it. We have changed all the colors altogether. The only problem is these colors look terrible. These colors are absolutely awful. So I want to show you an easy way to grab colors and color palettes that work very, very well. So let's go ahead and cancel this because it was a hot mess. And we're going to hop over here into Chrome. Let's see. Boop. Let's open a new Chrome window. I'm just going to go ahead and close that. Let's open a new Chrome window just so we don't open any of the things that were open. I'm going to go to color.adobe.com. So color.adobe.com is an amazing resource to be able to change and find color palettes. You can find analogous, monochromatic, triads, complementary, compounds. And what's great is as I drag this around, you can see that it's automatically finding these all these different color schemes for us. So if we come around and let's say we want something fall. So fall is going to be in the warmer zone. So we're going to head and pull these into a warm zone. And as I drag down here, this is our core base color that it's building the color scheme from. We're going to drag this down because we want it a little bit darker. There we go. We've got that little brown. We're getting fall. Now let's get into a triad. All right, maybe some complementaries. Complementary is where I want to go. That looks great. So let's pull this in here. That feels like a good fall color palette, right? Good fall color palette. Yes, it was cooler back in the day. So let's go ahead. And the best thing about working with color.adobe.com is that I can come over here and I can name this, and I'm saving it to my library for our daily creative challenges. And I'm going to save it as fall colors. Now I'm going to go ahead and hit save. And watch this. Amazingly, I go right back into Adobe Illustrator. I'm going to click on my libraries over here. And now I already have my fall color theme. Totally amazing. My fall colors are here. I just picked them and they've immediately converted over. Now what's even better is I can come in here, select our whole thing and go to Edit, Edit Colors, Recolor Artwork again, and we can bring in our color scheme from our libraries. Let's see. How do I import a library? I'm so sorry. Swatches, that's not it. Oh, let's actually, drag them into our swatches panel so that we have them. Oops. Symbols, color themes. Let's make a new folder. Well, how about that? All right, what we're going to do is I am actually going to make boxes and just grab these colors, pull them into the document really quick since I can't seem to import that. This is it, guys. This is my last stream. Thank you very much. I'll see you guys later. Oh, tomorrow will be better, I promise. So we're gonna grab all these colors and we're gonna put them in a folder for the document, which will be right here. Now, thank you, Rocky. Right click, add theme to library. That is what I needed. Right click, add theme to swatches. That's literally what I needed. Thank you. Thank you so much, Rocky. So we're going to select our whole artboard. We are going to go to Edit, Edit Colors, and Recolor Artwork. Now you can see we have all of our fall colors in here, and we can start dragging colors over. So let's say we want this, our background color is the blue. We want this blue to become our brown. So we're going to drag that down here. This light blue we want to be a lighter color, and the red, actually, I want to be maybe this blue color. All right, so let's switch these up. So you can also shift the colors and randomly change the color order by hitting this little shuffle. This little randomly change with the little arrows. So this will randomly change all of the colors so we can find something maybe that we like a little bit better. There we go. That's something great. So we've mixed up the colors. We have recolored the entire thing. We have taken a palette, created it at color.adobe.com, brought it in using our libraries in the Creative Cloud, and then we have very successfully created this beautiful new composition. Now, what's great is we only have a few minutes left on our stream, but we can hop in here and actually duplicate this and then very easily select them, go to Edit Colors, Recolor Artwork, and even if we want to, just shuffle these colors around again. So now we have a second option, and we can make as many options as we want. Now, I want to get to the Freeform gradient tool real quick. We have a couple minutes left. We're going to go ahead and make a shape using M, just a rectangle. And we are going to grab the gradient tool. That was my doorbell if it picked up on the mic. We're going to go ahead and pick up the gradient tool, and we are going to click on this shape. Now it will create a gradient, which is basically taking one color and merging it into another. So doing that, all you need to do is click on the gradient tool, which is right here using G, click on that shape, and it immediately has made it into a gradient. Here you see that this is the color we are starting with, and this is the color that we are ending with. And you can drag these to give more of a burst, more color in one way and less color in another way. You also can do something called a linear gradient, which is going to start at one side and change over to the other for the other color. So you can also, in the middle, move this center point, and the center point will help shift where that transition is happening, right? Gradients are super fun. I'd love to see you incorporate them on your pieces. Now, the last one, with 2 minutes left, is the Freeform gradient. So if we click here up at the top, the Freeform gradient is something that is so powerful and so much fun, is it creates these little points. And each of these points is basically emanating light of that color. You can click and drag them around, and they will start to merge and morph with each other. So as we have in our libraries, I can start bringing some of these colors into our color story. So we want this dark blue, this light blue, I think is already the light blue, yep. So as you drag these around, you can see that it's starting to interact with each other, creating very interesting kind of gradients. This is super in right now. And as you drag these up, they will make them much larger. So you can change the hardness and the size of where they're interacting by dragging those little nodes. So it's been super fun hanging out with you all today. Sorry about the technical difficulties, but we got there. We did it. Tomorrow we will have everything ironed out. I was changing settings right before the stream, and that was not a good idea. So I'm very, very thankful for you. Again, make sure you go and join our Discord at bit.ly/Discord. Up here, the little link up above me. You can check in right there. We'll be talking and recapping if you have questions from this stream. But it's been super, super fun. I loved hanging out with you guys, and hopefully I will see you tomorrow and you come back after this utter train wreck of a stream. But we had fun. That's what counts, right? And we learned something. Those are the two things that count. Love you guys. This is super great, and I will see you tomorrow on our next live stream. Bye.